What's up, crew? Strap in tight, because the firearm scene is absolutely on fire right now, with some straight-up insane new drops that are flipping the whole game upside down. We're talking a dozen brand new heaters hitting the market, and they're flying off the shelves so fast you'll hear out of stock before you can even refresh the page. Factories are in full panic mode, trying to crank these things out. And trust me, one of them, I'm not telling you which yet, is going to make your jaw hit the floor when we finally get there. You got to stay locked in until the very end, because this list is stacked with absolute must-know bangers that are changing everything. Picture this. You've got the Smith & Wesson M&P FPC in glorious .22 LR resting perfectly in your hands. The newest, super fun rimfire member of the legendary folding pistol carbine family, brought to you by the one and only American giant Smith & Wesson. They teamed up with the best polymer engineers and grip design gurus on the planet to create something that's ridiculously versatile, yet stupid easy to love. Launched smack in the middle of 2025, this beauty takes everything great about the original 2023 models and kicks it up several notches, instantly winning over backyard plinkers, serious precision nuts, and brand new shooters who want an affordable way into the M&P universe. It's literally built for chill range days, hopping varmints, super cheap training sessions, or just messing around in the backyard, all while staying tiny and crazy economical. When it's fully opened up, it stretches to 30.4 inches, but hit that side-folding stock, and it collapses down to an insanely packable 16.4 inches, perfect for throwing in any backpack. You get a 16.25-inch threaded barrel ready for your favorite suppressor right out of the box, giving you that ideal mix of nimble handling and dead-on balance. Unloaded, it's barely over 4 pounds, maybe 5 pounds once you slam in a full magazine. And that simple blowback action eats every kind of .22 long rifle you feed it with zero drama. 20+1 rounds ready to rock. This thing disappears in your pack, but still prints tight groups at normal talking distances, even after you've been blasting all day long. The standout features are pure gold. The side-folding mechanism is designed so your optic never loses zero. You get a full-length Picatinny rail up top for whatever red dot or scope you want, plus MLOK slots all along the handguard for bipods, lights, whatever. But the real party trick? Built-in storage inside the stock that holds 2 spare 20-round mags, and you just yank them out with easy pull tabs, no pouches flapping around. The tough polymer body shrugs off mud, rain, and abuse. The matte black finish hides scratches and fingerprints like a champ, and it feels just like holding an M&P pistol thanks to the adjustable palm swells, crisp flat-face trigger, and fully ambidextrous mag release that works perfect for lefties. On top of all that, it shares magazines with the M&P 22 compact pistol, so swapping between the two is seamless. At an MSRP of only $549, you get the gun, 3 20-round magazines, and a padded soft case, putting it head-to-head with the Ruger PC carbine and Kel-Tec SUB 2000, but completely smoking them with factory threading and onboard mag storage you normally only see on guns twice the price. When it comes to raw value, this thing is untouchable, and it's blowing up in places like Manhattan, LA County, and Houston because that folded 16.4-inch package sneaks right through a bunch of strict local rules. Of course, it's not perfect. 5 pounds fully loaded can feel heavy after a full day of carrying. The fold doesn't play nice with giant optics. Hotter .22 ammo still kicks harder than you'd expect, and it does cost a hair more than the absolute cheapest options out there. So pick your priorities. Bottom line, the M&P FPC 22 LR is straight fire with its genius folding design, bulletproof rimfire performance, and portability that can't be beat, making it the new king for anyone who wants a blast-to-carry smile machine that still shoots like a dream. Next up, we got a straight-up sleeper hit that's punching way above its price tag. The Tisas PX 9 Carry Gen 3, a super slick subcompact spin-off from their full-size PX 9 duty line. This thing comes straight out of Turkey from Tisas, a company that's been around since 1993 and has racked up military contracts all over the planet. And here in the States, they roll through SDS imports, so you're not waiting forever on a boat. Dropped in 2024 with factory optics-ready goodness, it's absolutely perfect for anyone who daily carries, loves personal protection, or just wants stupid reliable 9mm performance without spending a fortune. blending big boy duty durability with a frame you can actually disappear under a t-shirt. Size-wise, it's sneaky small. Only 6.3 inches long, 5.1 inches tall, rocking a 3.6-inch barrel that's still giving you legit ballistics, and a feathery 21 ounces empty. Light enough to forget it's there all day, but heavy enough to keep your follow-ups on point. You're packing a full 15 plus 1 rounds of 9mm using Sig P226 pattern magazines, striker-fired for lightning-fast draws, and super controllable recoil, even in that tiny package. The absolute star of the show is that slide already milled for the RMSC footprint, so you can bowl on a Holliston 507K or EPS carry and be running a red dot literally the same day you buy it. Polymer frame has steel reinforcement inserts, aggressive stippling that actually locks into your hand, swappable back straps so it fits everybody, and a buttery flat-face trigger coming in right around 5.5 pounds. Up front, you get a bright fiber optic sight, serrated black rear, fully ambidextrous controls, a short Picatinny rail for a bunch of Cerakote color options that look sick and take abuse. Standard models skip the grip safety, so it stays legal in the strictest states. At just $400 MSRP, you walk out with a gun, 2 magazines, a holster, and a cleaning kit, which absolutely smokes the Hellcat. Glock 43X price-wise, while handing you features most companies charge $550 to $600 for. No wonder it's selling like crazy in places like Harris County, LA County, and Cook County, where people need serious carry heat on a real-world budget. Downsides: the fiber optic pipe can loosen up after a few thousand rounds and might need Loctite or a replacement. The ambi slide stop can be a little picky for some lefties. Holster selection is mostly Sig P226 pattern stuff, and yet its light so recoil is snappier than a heavier gun. Plus, it's a hair more than the absolute cheapest Turkish imports like some Canics. Still, when you stack it all up, the Tisas PX 9 Carry Gen 3 is an ergonomics champ, built like a tank and priced like a steal. Easily one of the smartest picks right now if you want maximum features and proven reliability without draining your savings. Now let's talk about something that hits like a freight train. The Thompson/Center Encore pistol chambered in the absolute monster .50 Alaskan. This beast lives in the legendary super modular Encore single-shot family. Coming from Thompson/Center Arms, founded in 1965, scooped up by Smith & Wesson in 2007 for that sweet production firepower. It's the modern evolution of the battle-proven 1998 Encore platform that took the old contender concept and made it tougher, and it's the absolute darling of big game hunters, deep woods adventurers, and anyone who needs to drop a grizzly or moose with one confident shot. We're looking at 16.5 inches overall with a fat 15-inch bull barrel and 120 twist, tipping the scales at a hefty 80 ounces empty, so it soaks up that insane recoil while staying rock steady on target. The .50 Alaskan Wildcat launches 500 grain slugs at roughly 1,850 frames per second through a super simple break-open action, fully adjustable iron sights, or a Weaver-style rail for glass. Carry it like an oversized pistol on the trail, but it shoots like a rifle all the way to 100 yards, and swapping barrels to any of the 80-plus supported calibers takes literal seconds. That interchangeability is the killer feature, letting you stay legal and lethal no matter what crazy hunting rules your state throws at you. Frame comes blued or stainless, so weather means nothing. Adjustable trigger, sticky hoe rubber grips that keep it glued to your hand when the hammer drops, and an optional muzzle brake that cuts felt recoil by up to 85%. It's already drilled and tapped for scopes, forensic except slings, and you can flip from big bore thumper to varmint rifle to muzzleloader without breaking a sweat. Right around $800 MSRP gets you the complete kit, going head-to-head with the Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan or Freedom Arms monsters, but giving you customization options that normally run north of $2,000. Fresh 2025 relaunch means brand new production started dropping in October, and it's already blowing up in bear country like Anchorage, Gunnison County, Colorado, and Missoula, Montana, where you need compact, guaranteed one-shot stopping power. Couple things to know: 80 ounces is no joke on a long hike, so plan on a good chest rig or sling. .50 Alaskan ammo is rare and pricey compared to .44 mag. Parts are Encore specific, so aftermarket is limited, it's single shot only, and it costs more than a basic contender. So this one's really for the modularity addicts who want maximum versatility and raw power in a built-like-a-tank package. All said, the T/C Encore pistol in .50 Alaskan is an absolute unit with its genius quick-change barrel system, apocalyptic ballistics, and surprising value, easily earning its spot as the king of handheld big-bore flexibility for anyone hunting the biggest, baddest game out there. Alright, buckle up because Smith & Wesson just resurrected a legit legend. The Model 9 49mm Centennial Snubby is officially back for 2025. This is the hammerless J-frame perfection straight from the mothership in Massachusetts. Done in collaboration with Davidson's for this exclusive relaunch after the original 1991 to 1998 run disappeared into collector vaults. If you're a wheel gun fanatic, a die-hard concealed carrier, or just somebody who wants bomb-proof revolver reliability but still runs 9mm in everything else, this thing is pure catnip. Size-wise, it's classic snub perfection. 6.63 inches overall length, 4.38 inches tall, 1.31 inches wide, with a 2.17-inch fluted barrel that keeps velocity respectable without printing like a sore thumb. Unloaded weight lands at 23.52 ounces, light enough to disappear in a pocket or ankle rig all day, yet heavy enough to soak up double-action recoil better than any alloy J-frame. And it holds 5 rounds of 9mm using moon clips for lightning-fast reloads when seconds count. Killer details everywhere. Fully concealed hammer so it slides out of the pocket without hanging up, XS tritium front sight with serrated rear for low light speed, stainless steel frame that laughs at sweat and rain, gorgeous cherry VZG-10 grips that lock the gun in your hand, no internal lock to keep the purists happy, dovetailed sights you can actually swap, and it ships with 3 moon clips ready to rock. At $999 MSRP, you're getting premium grips, tritium night sights, and fit and finish most companies charge $1,200 to $1,300 for, putting it head-to-head with the Ruger LCR 9mm or Taurus 905, but leaving them in the dust on quality. No surprise, it's already selling like crazy in carry-heavy zones like Harris County, Houston, Miami-Dade, Florida, and Maricopa County, Phoenix. Downsides? Yeah, $1,000 is real money compared to polymer snubs. You're married to moon clips, forget them, and you're reloading 1 round at a time. Recoil is still spicy in that light steel frame, and 5 shots is 5 shots when the world brings friends. Still, for anyone who wants classy, dead reliable, pocket-sized 9mm wheel gun vibes with modern upgrades, the reborn Model 940 is an absolute home run. Next up is a Texas banger that's been quietly taking over holsters nationwide. The Shadow Systems CR920XL, basically the grown-up, long-slide version of the already insane CR920 subcompact series. Built in Plano by a crew of ex-Sig Sauer engineers who left to do Glock better than Glock, launched mid-2025 as the new flagship of the CR lineup. This is for the serious concealed carry crowd, competition shooters, and anyone who wants a true micro pistol that still hits like a compact without compromise. Numbers are sneaky nasty. 7.45 inches long, 4.75 inches tall, only 1.10 inches wide, rocking a 4.18-inch spiral-fluted match gray barrel with bronze TCN finish that boosts velocity and looks sick doing it. Empty weight is a ridiculous 19.5 ounces, perfect for appendix carry all day, yet it's still controllable enough for rapid fire, and that stretched grip stuff's a full 15 plus 1 rounds of 9mm while staying smaller than most compact guns. Standout goodies include a multi-footprint optics cut that direct mount Holosun 507K, EPS carry, Shield RMSC, whatever, no plates needed, front and rear slide serrations that actually work when your hands are sweaty or gloved, aggressively stippled frame with swappable back straps, flat-faced aluminum trigger braking at a crisp 4.5 pounds, captured flat wire recoil spring that kills muzzle flip, bright tritium front with blacked out rear, and a short rail for a TLR, 7 sub, or Streamlight. It's 100% drop safe and fits most G43X/48 holsters right out of the box. At $975 MSRP for the Elite model, you get the gun, 2 mags, and a range bag, which absolutely smokes the Sig P365XL and Hellcat Pro on features while coming in cheaper than most premium micros. Flying off shelves in Harris County, Houston, Cook County, Chicago, and Maricopa County, Phoenix, because it gives you high-cap, optics-ready, duty-grade performance in a package that disappears under a t-shirt. Trade-offs exist. Mags are proprietary, so spares aren't cheap. The super lightweight means hotter loads still bite a little. G43X holsters sometimes need slight tweaking, and $975 isn't budget money. But when you want the absolute best shooting, most featured subcompact on the market that still hides like a mouse, the Shadow Systems CR920XL is straight-up elite tier heat. Hands down one of the smartest buys in the Micro 9 game right now. Let's talk about the rimfire pistol that's been absolutely breaking the internet. The Sig Sauer P322 RXB22, the fully loaded version of the revolutionary P322 platform straight out of New Hampshire. Sig's been killing the polymer striker game since 1985, and when they dropped the base P322 in 2022 and then slapped a factory Zero Elite Red done on it shortly after, the entire .22 world lost its mind. This thing is cracked for plinkers, steel challenge speed demons, new shooters, suppressor nerds, and anybody who wants legit centerfire-style training for pennies per round. Size-wise, it's perfect. 7 inches long, 5.5 inches tall, 1.3 inches wide, with a 4-inch carbon steel barrel already threaded 1/2 by 28 ready for your can. Empty, it's only 17 ounces, so it's stupid light and fast in the hand, yet still balanced enough to run doubles all day, and that double-stack magazine slams 20+ 1 rounds of .22 LR home with zero effort thanks to the load assist tabs. The star of the show is that factor-mounted Armory Elite 3 M.O.D with a ridiculous 15,000-hour battery life on a quick change plate, backed up by a fiber optic front and fully adjustable rear sight. You get an X-Series grip with perfect stippling accessory rail, fully ambidextrous controls, swappable flat or curved trigger shoes, and an enclosed striker that laughs at dirt. At $679 MSRP, you walk out with a gun, the optic, and 220-round mags, completely smoking the old Ruger SR22 or Walther P22 while handing you pro-grade red dot integration and threading you'd normally pay $800 to $900 for. It's going absolutely nuclear at ranges in Maricopa County, Phoenix, Orange County, California, and Fairfax County, Virginia, especially for youth programs and whisper-quiet suppressed plinking. Couple things to watch. It can get picky and jam on the absolute cheapest bulk trash ammo. The super lightweight means a little more flip than a steel frame .22, mags are proprietary, and $679 is more than a basic S&W victory. But if you feed it decent ammo and want the best shooting, highest capacity, optics and suppressor-ready .22 trainer on the planet, the P322 RXB22 is untouchable right now. Now we're rolling into one of my personal sleepers of 2025. The Springfield Armory Echelon 4.0 Compact, the brand new baby brother to the full-size Echelon that dropped last year, and it is straight up nasty. Coming from legends in Illinois who've been blending military DNA with civilian heat since 1974, this 2025 release takes everything people loved about the duty-size gun and crams it into a package you can actually want to carry every single day. Numbers are pure gold for concealment. 7.25 inches long, 5.06 inches tall, 1.2 inches wide, with a 4-inch hammer-forged bull barrel and 110 twist that prints tiny groups all day. Unloaded weight is 23.9 ounces, perfect balance between forget it's their comfort and I can still control plus P on speed, and you're rocking either 15+1 or 18+1 in flush steel mags. The magic sauce is Springfield's patented variable interface system that lets you direct mount pretty much any popular optic, Holosun, Trijicon, whatever, no plates, zero hassle. Plus you get tritium U-dot or regular 3-dot irons. Grip is fully modular with 27 different backstrap and side panel combos you can swap with the onboard tool, aggressive stippling, flared magwell, flat face trigger braking between 4.5 to 5.5 pounds on a steel chassis, accessory rail, and melanite finish that shrugs off rust and abuse. At only $719 MSRP optics ready, with 2 mags, It makes a Glock 19 Gen 5 or Sig P 320 compact look overpriced because you're getting next-gen modularity and fit tweaks that normally live in $900 plus pistols. Flying off shelves in Harris County, Houston, Cook County, Chicago, and Maricopa County, Phoenix, because it gives you duty-grade everything in a carry-friendly package that still meets the strictest capacity rules. Downsides: $719 isn't budget territory. Mags are proprietary. The 23.9 ounces still snaps with Hot Plus P loads, and holster support is still growing. But if you want one gun that feels custom-tuned to your hand, direct mounts your favorite dot, and shoots like a full-size while hiding like a compact, the Echelon 4.0 Compact is an absolute cheat code and easily one of the smartest concealed carry buys of the year. If you're into pistol caliber carbines that punch way above their weight without emptying your wallet, get ready for this absolute monster. The Palmetto State Armory Sabre ARV, PSA's premium glow-up on their already killer ARV PCC series. Straight out of South Carolina from the undisputed budget AR overlords who've been slinging affordable black rifles since 2008. They're cranking the dial to 11 with their own custom upgrades for buttery smooth performance that feels like a high-end build. This beast officially dropped on July 11th, 2025, as the crown jewel of the Sabre lineup, and it's sucking in PCC addicts, home protection squads, and match runners who crave that 9mm thump in a customizable setup that's as fun for city close quarters as it is for lazy backyard sessions. Dimensions-wise, it's all about that maneuverable magic. 16 inches end-to-end with a slick 7-inch nitride barrel-threaded 1/2 by 28 for your favorite suppressor or comp, clocking in at a svelte 6.5 pounds unloaded, so it whips around like a dream on dynamic swings, but plants firm for control bursts. It gobbles Glock 17 magazines for a solid 17 plus 1 capacity, running through Maxim's roller-delayed blowback system that slashes felt recoil by about 50% over basic blowback setups, letting you laser in follow-ups all the way out to 50 yards without the usual bounce. The duty-grade highlights are non-stop. Radian Weapons ambi controls that work flawlessly for southpaws or righties, a custom Saberclaw 2-stage trigger that snaps clean at 4 pounds for zero-fuss precision pulls, and endless MLOK slots on the handguard for stacking lights, foregrips, or braces to your heart content. Forged aluminum upper and lower receivers take a beating thanks to the tough black nitride coating. You got a built-in Picatinny rail begging for your red dot or LPVO, and the last round bolt hold open pops right back in a battery like it's on rails. It's brace compatible from the factory with the SB Tactical SBA, 3 ready to go, and the entire platform slots into most standard AR lowers for those wild hybrid Frankenstein projects. For just $799 MSRP, you score the complete rig with one 17-round magazine and a hard case, absolutely torching the competition like the Ruger PC Carbine or CZ Scorpion in the under $800 bracket, while packing elite roller-delayed tech and full ambi features you'd normally hunt down in $1,000 plus machines like the BNTA PC9. Sales are exploding in hot ranges like Harris County in Houston, Maricopa County in Phoenix, and Orange County in California, where PCC competitions and home defense laws love its tiny footprint and mod potential. Of course, it's not without a couple quirks. The roller system shines with quality ammo, but can get picky on the dirtiest bulk packs. That 6.5-pound swing might feel whippy for bench rest purists. Aftermarket ARV-specific tweaks are still catching up, and while it's a steal, it's a step up from PSA's rock-bottom basics, so it's aimed at folks ready for that premium edge. Wrapping it up, the Sabre ARV is a total game wrecker with its silky recoil taming, endless customization, and insane value that punches like a duty rig on a plinker budget. Hands down one of the hottest PCCs ripping up ranges and shelves right now. Shifting gears to the micro-compact that's about to dominate every holster in America, the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield X, taking the timeless Shield family and turbocharging it into a feature-packed beast for the modern era. Fresh from the masters in Maryville, Tennessee, who've been perfecting everyday carry since the OG Shield landed back in 2012, this 2025 stunner builds hard on the Shield Plus's capacity wizardry, while stealing Ergo's secrets from the Bodyguard 2.0 to create something that's equal parts stealth ninja and firepower factory. It blasted on its shelves on July 29, 2025, and it's already the go-to for daily drivers, protection experts, and dot obsessives who demand subcompact invisibility loaded with bells and whistles that don't quit. Measurements hit that perfect vanish-in-your-waistband zone. Roughly 7 inches overall length, 5 inches high, a slim 1.1 inches wide, paired with a 3.6-inch stainless steel barrel that delivers zippy 9mm performance without the bulk. Unloaded, it's a breezy 22 ounces, ideal for all-day appendix or inside waistband bliss, but with just enough meat to crush rapid doubles smoothly. And it crams 13 plus 1 or 15 plus 1 rounds into those sleek steel magazines for double stack dominance in a profile thinner than the competition. The game changer here is the optics cut slide rocking the RMSC/K footprint for plug-and-play micro red dots like your Holosun EPS or Trijicon RMRCC, complete with the genius clear sight cut that channels hot gases away from the lens, so your sight picture stays pristine even mid-mag dump. Aggressive serrations front and rear make racking a non-issue whether you're gloved, sweaty, or both. There's a built-in Picatinny rail up front for your Streamlight or Surefire, and the upgraded Ameriglo sights. A glowing tritium Lumi-Green Night sight up front with a tactical blacked-out serrated U-notch rear. Grab targets in the murk like it's daylight. The polymer frame is Ergo heaven with an undercut trigger guard for deeper fingers, a subtle beaver tail to kill bite, slimmed-down backstraps for that high-end tight grip across any mid-size, plus a flat-face striker-fired trigger hovering around 5 pounds for those crisp, no-surprise breaks. Pick it with or without the thumb safety, depending on your vibe. Armor Knight coating battles rust like a boss, and it sails through drop tests without flinching. At a killer $619 MSRP, including 2 magazines, it stares down the Sig P365 and Glock 43X without blinking, but slips in luxury like the gas-busting optic window and factory rail you'd fork over $700 plus for elsewhere, all wrapped in that unbreakable shield DNA that saved more hides than we can count. It's lighting up the scene in city strongholds like Harris County in Houston, Cook County in Chicago, and Maricopa County in Phoenix, where the rules reward tiny, high round count warriors for round-the-clock readiness. That said, a few heads-ups. The slim frame means hotter loads can torque a bit more than chunkier siblings. Proprietary mags keep spares a tad pricier. Holster makers are still ramping up perfect fits, and while $619 is a bargain, it's not free, so it's tailored for shooters who crave those extra layers of refinement. Bottom line, the M&P Shield X is a stealthy savage with buttery controls, unyielding reliability, and value that sneaks up on you, cementing its spot as the ultimate pick for anyone chasing pocket-sized power that performs like a full-timer without the drama. And for the bolt-action fans out there dreaming of Jeff Cooper's ultimate do-it-all rifle, feast your eyes on the Savage 110 Magpul Scout. Savage Arms' fresh spin on the Scout rifle legend, delivered straight from their precision factory in Westfield, Massachusetts, where they've been dialing in wallet-friendly accuracy since 1894. They linked arms with Magpul to slap on that game-changing hunter stock upgrade, originally unveiled in 2018 and supercharged in 2024 with adjustable fit, then leveled up again in October 2024 with expanded caliber options that are just now flooding stores for the ultimate versatile shooter. This bad boy is tailor-built for trail hunters, off-grid scouts, and gearhead modders who need ironclad bolt-action guts in a snappy handling package that honors Cooper's lightweight, forward-mounted optic blueprint minus the vintage baggage. What catapults it to the top is that extended full-length Picatinny rail crowning the receiver, perfect for shoving red dots, low-power variables, or true scout scopes with generous eye relief way out front, backed by bomb-proof irons. A hooded AR-compatible post front that's tweakable for elevation, and a swappable Williams peep rear on a dovetail for instant backups. The Magpul Hunter stock, in stealthy black or tactical FD, available right or left-handed. Rocks an aluminum bedding block for 0 that won't budge, length of pull dialing from 13 to 15 inches with easy spacers, and a broad flat Ferin belly that's money for bipod plants or barricade braces. Layer on 8 MLOK cutouts across the sides and bottom for lasers, illuminators, or wraps. And you've got a suppressor-hungry beast with an ambi paddle mag release and 3-position tang safety primed. For endless hunts or drill sessions, it ships locked and loaded at $999 MSRP with the full stock, magazine, and sights aboard, leaving basic scouts like the Ruger Gunsight Scout or Mossberg MVP in the dust on tweakability and trigger wizardry you'd otherwise chase in $1,500 bespoke jobs, all while harnessing Savage's mythic barrel tuning for sub-MOA hits at 100 yards that pop even with it conscrewed on. Momentum's building fast in wild frontiers like Gunnison County, Colorado, Missoula County, Montana, and Anchorage, Alaska, where straight-wall cartridge mandates and critter-chasing patrols call for compact, quick-caliber switchers that don't lug like a boat anchor. Fair warning on the flip side, the 8.4-pound heft with typical optics edges toward Cooper's upper limit for true ultralight fans. Those new calibers like 5.56 NATO or 300 Blackout demand fresh mags and twists. Aftermarket Scout-specific bits are niche, and it clocks higher than bare-bones 110s, so it's for the versatility chasers, not penny pinchers. All in, the 110 Magpul Scout crushes with its modular mastery, pinpoint harmonics, and bang for buck that bridges old-school Scout soul with today's tactical toys, making it an instant must-have for anyone hunting horizons or honing skills in a rig that's as adaptable as it is accurate. Hold on to your holsters, because the Sig Sauer P320 M.O.D is the off-duty beast that's got everyone in blue and beyond talking nonstop. It's the crown jewel in the unbeatable P320 striker fire dynasty, cooked up by the tactical titans at Sig Sauer in New Hampshire, who've been flipping the script on modular pistols ever since the P320 launched in 2014 and snagged the U.S. Army's M17/M18 contract. Rolled out back in April 2025 as the flagship sidearm for SIG's exclusive off-duty squad. This premium powerhouse is a dream mashup for badge-wearing pros, match-crushing competitors, and daily carriers who live for that competition edge fused with unbreakable duty-grade guts, packing elite upgrades that shave splits and smooth out handling while keeping the core mission-ready toughness intact. Dimensionally, it's all about that sweet spot authority. 7.2 inches overall with a razor-sharp 3.9-inch match-grade barrel for laser-flat, 9mm trajectories, landing at 25.8 ounces unloaded to keep recoil in check without turning into a brick in your holster. You get a hefty 21+1 capacity via X-Series double-stack magazines, and that legendary modular fire control unit lets you swap out frames or slides in under 5 minutes to tailor it perfectly for any gig, from street patrols to steel plate shredding. The upgrades that crank this thing to 11 include the Killer 2 port slide with a built-in expansion chamber that murders muzzle rise, a stealthy matte black DLC coating laser-etched, with Max Michel's signature plus ferocious front and rear serrations for ironclad slide rips even in the rain. The extended X-Series polymer grip module drops in a removable weight for better balance, and a flared magwell that speeds up reloads like magic, teaming with a skeletonized flat blade trigger and a Springer Precision extended mag catch that breaks like glass at roughly 4.5 pounds. The Romeo 1 Pro cut takes direct mount red dots without fuss. XRAY 3 tritium night sights lock on threats in pitch black, and the accessory rail up front handles any light or laser you throw at it. All powered by the striker fire heart that conquered the military, sealed with SIG's lifetime transferable warranty that covers you forever. Hitting shelves at $999 MSRP with 321 round mags in the box. It sneaks past the standard P320X5 Legion and even some Wilson Combat Customs that run $1,200 or more, but crams in that engraved swagger, cutting-edge recoil wizardry, and off-duty street cred you'd burn cash chasing at USPSA events, turning it into a no-brainer for anyone hunting dialed-in dominance. It's carving out serious real estate in cop-dense areas like Maricopa County in Phoenix, Harris County in Houston, and Cook County in Chicago, where after-hours carry screams for fast, rule-compliant heat that doesn't quit. Of course, keep your eyes peeled. The near-grand price tag laps basic P320S if you're not all in on the extras. those proprietary base pads can cramp some aftermarket dreams. The weighted grip sneaks in a smidge more bulk for deep conceal all-day grinds. And yeah, the ports work wonders, but Plus P Fire still calls for a planted stance during extended range romps. So this one's dialed for the upgrade chasers who geek out on the polish. All things considered, the P3 20 M.O.D straight up slays with its seamless modularity, pro-tuned precision, and value that packs a punch, locking in as the undisputed champ for duty warriors and speed shooters who won't settle for anything less than elite everyday carry that feels like a custom race rig. Get ready to geek out, because the Ruger RXM is exploding onto the scene like a modular miracle from the Ruger Magpul Dream Team, totally reinventing the compact 9mm game with a serialized fire control insert that lets you swap grip frames faster than changing socks. All courtesy of the timeless American legends at Sturm. Ruger and Company in New Hampshire, who've been forging bulletproof shooters since 1949, now fusing their striker-fired know-how with Magpul's Grip God polymer magic to unlock customization levels that make your head spin. Debuted with a bang at SHOT Show 2025 and storming stores by mid-year, this bad boy is a total paradigm shift for EDC masters, DIY tinkerers, and endless range plinkers chasing that familiar Glock flow backed by Ruger's rockstar reliability. So you can flip frames for concealed ops one day and open carry range days the next without ever touching your zero or internals. The optics game is where it flexes hardest. The slide's factory milled for seamless direct fits on Trijicon RMR, Shield RMSC, or Leupold Delta Point Pro footprints. No clunky plates, just pure co-witness bliss with tritium lampied front and tactical U-notch rear iron sitting at that perfect lower 1/3 height for quick backups. That beefy stainless steel chassis insert slides right into the Magpul enhanced handgun grip module loaded with razor-sharp stippling, interchangeable backstraps to mold it to your mitt, and a deep undercut trigger guard that delivers a high, locked-in grasp with more 1911 soul than Glock's blocky vibe. Toss in fully ambi slide stop, reversible mag release for seamless lefty or righty love, a flat-face trigger that snaps crisp around 5 pound for those zero-slop breaks, and a stubby Picatinny rail up front ready for your weapon light or laser, all sheathed in a bomb-proof black nitride shell that scoffs at scuffs, with an optional thumb safety for the cautious crowd. Slapping down at $499 MSRP complete with two 15-round magazines. It gets the Glock 19 Gen 5 and Sig P 320 compact on price, while jacking their mag compatibility and layering on that Ruger Magpul swap system sorcery. You drop $700 plus on for custom jobs, exploding as a total value grenade for savvy builders watching every buck. It's whipping up a frenzy in high-stakes carry zones like Harris County in Houston, Maricopa County in Phoenix, and Cook County in Chicago, where tight urban codes dig its razor-thin outline and generous round count for staying stacked without the bulk. That said, heads up on the fine print. The Gen 3 inspired ergonomics might feel a tad retro for ultra-modern purists. Aftermarket holster support is ramping up, but not infinite yet. That budget-friendly trigger shines stock, but craves a polish from match-grade snicks. And while it's a steal, the serialized FCI means future frames could add up if you go full modular mad. So it's prime for the customization crew who want endless tweaks without the premium pain. Bottom line, the Ruger RXM is a customization colossus with buttery controls, unshakable durability, and street-smart pricing that redefines bang for your buck. Hands down the freshest flex for anyone craving a chameleon-like 9mm that adapts to your world while outshooting its sticker shock. That's the full dozen right there. These absolute titans are straight up rewriting the playbook on what's dominating the gun game in 2025, spanning from dirt cheap rimfire joyrides to apex predator big bore bruisers that'll have you rethinking your safe space. If any of these bad boys are whispering sweet nothings to your trigger finger, snag, am quick before the back orders bury you alive, and drop a holler in the comments below. Which one's got you raiding the credit card at midnight? If this deep dive lit a fire under your range plans, hammer that like button harder than a mag dump. Hit subscribe for the unfiltered scoops on gear that's flipping the script on shooting sports, and we'll link up in the next breakdown. Keep your powder dry and your sights true out there, legends.